You live now. Where the fuck is my phone?
These ultimate.
We got up, cleaned up, and went live everywhere. I think I had to watch my camera set up wrong. I looked up a first on live right quickly. That's not bad.
Don't work.
Are we? Sorry.
See how I flared the braid out? See how I flared the red out? I don't want to cut the country props.
What are you doing? Steps.
One more. I couldn't believe it's here. What y'all know? Y'all know bad.
Hey, when? So what? When was the last live? Because we went from however first to down full and done.
Last night we had snowflakes, black ball.
It had some of that awesome. Big one.
Yeah.
Everything else, you just did it. What's on though?
How close was it? Yeah, I don't know how much work though. It was 30
minutes work, basically.
Yeah. Then you get the broom. All of the action.
Oh yeah, if y'all watch the other live, what do we do?
Rap. The gives.
Well, now we all have to get that. That's not all of them, but yeah.
And of course, y'all.
That's why I asked you to say long.
So, is that pretty much it for the tree?
Finish our rest of the year and put them
That time. Y'all clock on that. That time for them to clock on that. I'm pretty sure I'm. They tell the shit. My controller shit.
What's wrong? Just this other stuff.
Alright, I got some more glitter on so they can put the ball.
This.
Red glitter herb. What we gotta do to make the controllers happen?
Oh, what you working on going on?
Yeah.
I guess. Are they tab to see controls?
Shit. Let me check that part. 97. And 100. Let me see your control.
It's not acting right.
No. Let me see if we got a
Daddy.
What's up, you guys? Make sure y'all are subscribed to MDT Aftermath Show to get all the custody updates you guys want to see. See you guys there. It's free.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the
Go back. Daddy, look where we go somewhere. Here we go.
What's up, Anissa?
okay. Yes. I almost forgot about that. All right, so got their tablets fixed. They gonna snack, I guess, and then they bust to bed.
Daddy,
Hmm?
I'm here.
I don't know how long we got Lego City.
What you mean?
Was it in the arcade?
It's just on the thing. Or remote play on what you call it, or either arcade. It's one. Lego City is in remote play, but they got a Lego Star Wars from the arcade.
Okay. You must not download it. Good. Just waiting. Okay, so let's start good. Shit,
Who you got? Pick what's coming in, baby.
I had to check the read because I thought it was no. What's the dude that be coming in sometime with the CBD?
It's a person I live on though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I be forgetting. We be on it.
I wish I could just be on the inside show.
But I'm really thinking they ain't even home. I think they just don't want to go to the deal. That's Family Guy.
It's just a waste of time. That dude be driving his car and farting and stuff like that. So it's just a petty little race game. That's why I still let them get it, even though it's, I think Family Guy and somebody else. I mean, I don't even know who I don't know, but it's just racing. Yeah. It's Family Guy petty.
Yeah. I got Mr. What's it, VP? That's almost done.
Why didn't we do a lot of 11:30? That's why I want to do a lot of 11:30.
I actually thought they would be here. That's why I told them to get ready to pick up.
It's looking like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, no.
If you died.
Hmm. No, he got it.
Jack,
Yeah.
do they still got their tablets?
Mm-hmm.
Take them. Will you take them tablets? Go ahead and go to the bathroom. Go sit down and eat that food.
You seen my ass?
Do you want to end this listen today? Because there's no point of being live and not talking about nothing. I don't know much shit.
Nah. Actually, what was we gonna talk about?
Everything that's in celebrity gossip. The mayor in Arkansas, Ernest, whatever fuck that we have, nigga, R. Kelly's supposed to be getting out of jail. He got the new album. It's like a lot of shit that we could talk about. But I'm not gonna just sit here and not be talking about nothing because that shit is wrong because I wouldn't watch that shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, are we gonna talk about other ladies when we start talking about it? Cause they don't let finish too.
And then Will Smith movie. Like, there's so much shit that we talk about.
We talk about Will.
What was the name of Emancipation?
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as with Will Smith, he came out with the whatchamacallit, Emancipation. What is it? Is it considered a documentary or is it just like a reenactment?
I think it's considered a documentary. I'm gonna find out.
It wasn't on here. So Will Smith came out with a movie called Emancipation. It was on Apple TV. The app, if you have Apple TV at all, you can just watch it or whatever for free or include it within your subscription. I already know who with Apple TV, but I like Will Smith. He was promoting this movie for the longest. I think it's a real important story that he told, or a new movie. I think he did a good job in the movie. I think it's dope as hell.
True story. It's based on a true story.
I knew that much, but some stuff is like a documentary style, and some stuff is just it can be based on a true story, but they still have to change certain stuff. So
yeah, so I don't see the documentary part. Or the documentary.
So it's a movie that's based on a true story. The whole point of that is, I feel like it's dope that he even did the movie. He's still a phenomenal actor to me. He always has been a good actor. a lot of people was mad though, cause a lot of people just still bring up this who the fuck is this boy? Chris Rock shout and stuff like that, and now want to support his movies or support his work no more because him and Chris Rock because of that shout. What do you think about it?
Shit, I mean, he human. Like, I know he ain't gonna never, you know, motherfucker ain't nobody perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't. This is just weird. Like, I know their relationship stuff had blew up at one point in time, but you never really seen Will in too much of shit but that. So my view on it is, I fuck with him. Some of the pictures though be kind of like, Will, what the hell? But you gotta actually see the picture for what it is.
I mean, but I feel like Will Smith, I'm gonna support him. You know my whole thing because we was kind of talking about porn and stuff like that. And it's weird when you get to talking about celebrities and porn and stuff like that. But long as he not out here messing with little kids, I don't give a fuck what Will do.
Yeah, he gonna put out a dope ass picture.
No, what I'm saying is like people sit here to me and feel like people don't supposed to have. They treat people like they had no. I know your food better be gone, and your drink. Anybody watching this back on a replay, yeah, I'm still parenting and still parenting stuff is on over here. But anyway, as far as with celebrities in general, it's like now they expect people not to do no wrong. He apologized. I don't know how many times he apologized about it. Chris Rock don't even talk about it like that. So he don't care or weighing his options. I feel like nobody else should be caring. Is more than the person that actually was assaulted.
Yeah, because the main two people that it affected, I mean, making it as
big
big as everybody else is making.
But a lot of things, like people, I feel like people don't like folks as a person. And just say that. Say you don't like him because he did that and you just really didn't like him at all. Because, for real, because I grew up watching Will Smith. I grew up watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, that's real pivotal in a lot of people's lives, or that show. Yeah. So watching that and watching Will and
throughout the years,
throughout at least 2 decades, I know. And this is all you can say?
That's all anybody else gonna get.
They eat that food?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye. I don't think I need to get back up for my age. But I'm with you on it. You gotta not like, you gotta be waiting for a reason sometimes. Or sometimes that's gonna be what it appears anyway. Because everybody comes down immediately on a motherfucker, regardless, the one time they do something negative. You ain't never seen nobody talk about none of the donations, whether they write-offs or whatever the fuck they are. You don't never know. You never know good shit. You hear shit about Will now. You hear about something with their relationship and all of this. You hear something about
it's Jada Pinkett Smith's fault.
Yeah, you see something about his kids and they gender preferences and all that, but you never. Y'all don't even know this dude. What he do back the World Tour thing that they pulled him off
on Discovery Channel or something.
Yeah, like he was like outside of the movie, he was himself going and doing stuff that he feared doing in real life. And it was, of course, funny because it's Will, but I got a chance to see some shit that I ain't never even seen before. And I've been alive 40 years.
Not even just see, but learn some shit that you never learned before.
Yeah. But all of that was
I feel like it was educational.
Yeah, but all of that was going on and it overshadowed that, if you ask me. But I'm always rock with it. Like I said, some of his pictures just a little far-fetched sometimes for me, but I fuck with him. He almost like this gonna be a bad comparison, but in my opinion, it's almost like when I see Will on somebody's movie flyer, I feel like I see Denzel, and it's gonna be something that black people probably gonna miss somewhere in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of their roles started, I can't say started, but since I've been paying attention a little better, a lot of the roles that they've been playing in the last few years are really distinctive and distinguishing to our community.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they've been playing a lot of pivotal.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, like when he did Ali, it was a lot of
Ah, that was
stuff.
a dope ass
You know what
movie.
I mean? It was a lot of stuff about
And I don't even like wrestling on it.
none of it. You know what I mean? It was a lot of stuff about Ali that nobody would have ever knew or thought or any of that. But think about what type of person you have to be for the world or this company to select you to play such a powerful player from back then, and still bring enough of their character out to mesh with today's train of thought from people of the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, shoot, they wouldn't come up to me and ask me to play Dr. Sebi. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't distinguished enough to be him. But they'll find a black doctor somewhere that have the same beliefs, and that'll be an honor to that person to portray this person in a role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you think about Will and Denzel, you think about
Greatness.
those characters they got a hidden. It's not really hidden, but it's a message in it somewhere. So I can't overshadow that with slapping somebody because I want to slap people all the time. But but I may be a bad person. People just piss me off and get on my nerves sometimes.
They do it on purpose.
So I be ready on purpose. So it don't make me a violent person. It's just I'm not gonna go for no bullshit. And popular to everybody's belief, Will felt like it was bullshit. So that's that on that. That's that on that. I'm fucking with it. This right here though, the whole tone of this movie, the style of it, the graphics of it, the revealingness of it. It's one thing to talk about slaves being free. It's a lot to talk about, a couple of stories and things they went through. But to have it highlighted in a modern day film like this way, yeah, that shit hard. Anybody who get a chance to see it, you'll see the determination he had in that character to finish that movie. But let me go find it right quick. Pull us up on the screen. Y'all see that? Y'all have been rocking with us for a while. It's the older ring that I found titanium. The black and blue one was the first one they got. And got the blue inside. No, black inside, my bad. The blue is around the band. And then I got the silver one. So the silver one fitted better at the time. So I still rock it. And I just put this one on today. Let me put this up right quick. AQ. Let's go here. There. Now I'm gonna have it up here, y'all. There we go. Extra crispy. Look at your boy. Yeah. Shot Diddy Seaboy. Y'all see it?
Did I go downstairs? I don't know. What you looking at?
You went to the washing machine, but I thought I did go outside. Y'all, we've been hunting this phone down for like, let me see. We've been hunting this phone down for every bit of like an hour, I feel like. And I'm thinking one of the kids, ouch. One of the kids might have smushed it down in the pillow, we don't know. Bad probably find it before I do. We've been looking for a minute. Huh. don't know. We'll find it. But yeah, man, y'all got to. You found it?
No, I thought it.
Is your watch connected to it?
No, got to listen.
I'll show up in the ping. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Did you say that? What's up, you guys? Make sure y'all are subscribed to MDT Aftermath Show to get all the custody updates you guys want to see. See you guys there. It's free.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
Let me see. Y'all, we in search of the phone. We in search of the phone. Phone. Trying to figure out where it went. Yeah, that's crazy. This is crazy. Oh, shit. Hold on right quick, y'all. That's that.
Jay, you already look under these.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, did you already go outside? Yeah, I know that much. Yeah, this is how you know you got too many damn phones. In one house.
Did you see it? Yeah, what the hell? real. Yeah, that's some definitely different stuff right there. Because this phone is literally nowhere to be found. That is driving me nuts.
Anyway, we can finish the show. We'll stop finding another quote. I ain't looking forward. As soon as we get off the line, it'll come up magically.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell to get legs to.
And so what?
So I'm still trying to figure out what the hell to get legs from.
Where you can do it from?
I said I'm trying to figure out where he got legs from and disappeared.
Well, you down academic time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How is it? Unless it got a K in it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I know at least I'm trying to put my eyeball on this damn phone.
Academic sound. Academic. Academic. I keep saying academic, but it's not even spelled
Like this.
at all.
I'll Google it and then find it that way. Oh shit. And this is the most times we done been live one day, man.
Yep. This is the most unprofessional look that we did. All of it. Black and white. If it wouldn't be a shame, I would have fucking end this just because I don't like how it look.
It's starting to go.
No, I wouldn't say it look for shit. It don't look nothing like how Arsenal normally look.
Yeah.
And like make it look regular, the food. On me. I just know I'm gonna have to edit the fuck out this motherfucker.
It took forever.
Down.
Mm-hmm. You know, number two.
But I can show you. That what I'm trying to do is be done on your phone.
So you get the load up. I still want to watch that Will Smith movie. Maybe not today. Maybe not. The other week.
Like, what did you learn from the movie at all? Like, matter of fact, with Will Smith movie, what do you feel like you learned that you didn't know or could have forgot, and you think that's a movie that kids should watch, like Carl Crystal Dragon Age?
I honestly, most definitely feel like it's a movie that people should let their kids watch. Because most of the time when you tell somebody about something or they read what little watered down history about something is,
And I think the movie still was watered down, but
yeah, it was stronger than a lot of
yeah,
stuff you can read. You know what I mean? So I would recommend it because kids.
I think it was watered down, but I don't think it's like
Fairy
I ain't
tales.
trying to throw shade. Yeah,
Yeah.
like not like that. I'm saying like it's not. I think the movie is not as bad as it really was.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. When I say watered down.
Yeah, it's a modern day thing. I think kids should actually look at. What I learned myself is that Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge was the place that he was trying to get to, which is where Lincoln was with his army.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I won't go off and give y'all a whole lot, but a lot of the slaves that were in his area, I think it was Carolina, they had to, move that way because that was the closest freedom, I guess, to Will or Peter. You know what I mean? Respectfully. But yeah, most definitely, I didn't know that they had their own military type of stuff. So that was something I learned. Yeah. Let's see what was But yeah, let your kids watch it. I learned something from it. There's some other things in there that I learned too, but that was one of the biggest things that stood out to me was that.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
What did I learn from the Next Version movie? Actually, a lot, because I didn't know that about Louisiana. I didn't know slaves. I knew slaves did not know when they were first set free and stuff like that. It took a few actual years. Like the movie kind of fast forward. That's what I was meaning by like watered down. Like I know within that time, it took a long time before anybody actually had like the courage or nuts to actually go and try to run away from them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So stuff like that is watered down stuff. The stuff that I didn't know was like what you said, the Louisiana stuff. I never even thought about like in detail of what type of trenches that they had to like go through, like fighting gators or swamps and going through there trying to get free basically and stuff like that. That was something different. I didn't know that was basically just sitting there killing nothing.
Yeah,
like I knew that the living conditions and stuff like that was like horrible and stuff like that. But I didn't know that was just killing them for nothing. Like the nigga, I wake up or you do something, you look at me crazy, I'ma sit here and kill you and do away with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like that, even though I know actually it was worse than that. You know what I'm saying? So to even see that much, it's like y'all just dropping niggas off, nigga, left and fucking right, nigga. Like I don't know, you did this, or I'm just having a piece of day today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you. And it's just like you don't really have hope for that shit.
Mm.
And then to me, that's still stupid because even though back in the day somebody was a slave and stuff like that or property to people, it's still to me one of them things as now I'm having to sit here and go buy a whole nother slave.
Yeah.
Or I don't have to do work.
Replace.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's work within itself by knowing somebody else that can sit here and sell me this. And like to me, to be a slave owner is a job within a job itself. Because like and then like the little girl that was ringing the bell and stuff like that, I don't even know that I even was taught that in school that that's how they other people that they slave was missing and stuff like that. So when people like be like it was a choice and this that, and the third, you gotta remember a lot of them couldn't talk. They don't know which way they're supposed to be going type stuff. Like it's a lot of within it. Like now when we looking at it like now, it's like, dude, if we just gather up and go against them, we would be free. But at the same time, until you know that you're free, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Policy.
Like,
Yeah.
for real.
True that.
And then I think they did this intentionally, which is separating him from his wife, his kids, and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to see black families together because they know together we can rise together and still overtake you or whatever.
And they knew he was strong, so they were trying to break him.
No, not just him, in general.
Yeah.
We sit here and break all the slaves up, and that's how people don't know who their mama is and cousins and stuff like that. That's why family reunions became so important, so you can know who the fuck your family. Because back in the day, we didn't have it. So it just brought another highlight on stuff that a lot of people, like, people I think can forget while we do certain things and stuff like that. But that's why family has always been one of those things that's like important.
Yeah. Front line.
You said what?
Front line.
What, front line important?
Yeah. And then, like you say, as it progressed forward, a lot of that fell off. You know what I mean? But like you say, it's good to see. It's good to see that and understand the different pictures that were actually painted, because you could have gave up. He had chances to dime on people and some more shit. It was like the whole family they was together even when they weren't together.
Yeah.
From the wife to the kids. So I would recommend it. I liked it. I learned it. I don't think it's a racially based show from history without wives. It didn't upset me. Like, really pissed me off. That one didn't, because as it was about to, it was like, damn, dude did this, and like, you know what I mean? So it was like right when you got mad, it was like, well, let me just give you something to alter the emotions with. So yeah, that was different for me, and I like it. I'm going next.
What you want to talk about, Kanye? Or Kelly, your thoughts?
Let's hit yeah. Oh yes.
So that's a show within itself.
Boy, let's see how we do this.
The most recent thing that everybody's mad about is Kim getting $200,000 in child support for all 4 kids. So I guess it's like $100,000 per child, right? Well, no, it's $50,000 per child and things like that, and child support. But no one's talking about how the IRS was basically trying to say that he owed money. They seized his assets and all that other type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember, Kanye gave Kim a lot of that company and shit like that. So for them to be going through divorce this whole goddamn time, when it comes to business, how in the fuck is it that we were still married and you owe 50,000 or 50 million in back tax for that? You know what I'm saying? So when they got the divorce and it's, you know what, to transfer all the access to me, do this, do that, and I can sit here and assume that you supposed to be paying me this much money in child support, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. It's more so like a business move, and it's still some shit that it helped him out at the end of the goddamn day because it stopped him from going to jail. And if you don't have nothing for them to take, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes down to taxes, you know, child support has to get paid before taxes get paid.
Yep. Yep. So you're gonna pay up either way. What's that? Then if you do, then if you don't.
I mean, you got people looking at it like how Tasha K look at it. She look at it like, nigga, Kim Kardashian did it like, you know, she did that favor for her husband at the end of the day because, like I said, that divorce and shit like that was found like either that day or the day after all of that shit hit the news, and now all of a sudden y'all divorce is final.
Yeah.
So Tasha K feel like they got together and came over to agreement and shit like that. They can stop all the shit. You gotta remember, they still business people at the end of the goddamn day. I see it from that point of view, and I also see that point of view from where a lot of black people see it. Like, nigga, why the fuck you should have to pay somebody that's already a millionaire, millions of motherfucking thousands of dollars a motherfucking month, and stuff like that.
Now that has always been a question of mine when it comes down to watching celebrities get on child support, and they actually are like neck and neck financially.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered, like, so if you got 30 million and you got 35 million, like y'all, the balance is already there. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, well, you know, you owe me $250,000 a month. Like, are we serious right now? Name me one family in middle class that even will see
They
that.
not middle. Child support don't work like that.
But no.
Child support work like, nigga, if together the kids was afford this lifestyle when we fucking are not together, they still should be afford this lifestyle. That's why motherfuckers still be paying thousands of dollars in child support because, nigga, because back in the day it used to be like, nigga, my kid could just come stay with me because I have a financial means to take care of my child, and I have this and I have that to make sure my kids is good and make sure my kids are great. And what these hoes do now is, oh, is that right? Well, you need to make sure that child is living like that even over there with that hoe. That's how that child support shit be working nowadays. If you living good, your child should live good no matter what the fuck they is. And it's like, well, tell them the fuck about their ass.
But I'm saying, but they are equally, you know, equally financially.
Well, for the people that ain't equally financially,
Yeah.
that's why I work like that. But that's why that's why to me it makes more sense than how Tasha K was saying it. Like, nigga, that was a business move. It was a business move, and it was also a move to help him stay out of fucking jail because that's where they were trying to send him next.
Yeah. I can dig it. Like, that's just still, you know, one of the things I always been like, ah, damn, for real.
Yo, the other cases that you know of that go through child support and the child support be $5,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $20,000 a month. That's why, because that motherfucking artist or celebrity, like, matter of fact, I think who's the Lil Baby? Is it Lil Baby? I think he paid for their child's schooling and he paid for their motherfucking lifestyle. One of them baby mamas that he pays for all of that shit.
Lil Baby.
Nah, Lil Baby.
Okay.
I don't fucking like Lil Baby. And I don't even be on what Lil Baby be fucking doing. But yeah, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
His ass, one of his baby mamas I know came out talking about how he ain't been paying the tuition for the school. See, back in the day, Lil Baby could just got his damn child because, bitch, I can fucking afford him the lifestyle that he needs or deserves. Now is little baby to pay for the tuition of school because whether or not whoever he with, he would be paying for it if he didn't have that child. So he need to pay for the tuition of school so the child can stay in whatever type of lifestyle that child have. But now you need to make sure that your baby mama say you and your baby mama are on equal playing field as far as for housing and community and far and shit. Like all this other goofy ass shit, nigga. And it's just like, so basically, since we got a child together, I need to take care of your bitch ass. Basically. But then,
But I mean, I guess that's why I think that part of life is so fucked up. But if it's a business move, I get it. But it's like,
I feel like with celebrities, you just never know all of their actual business. You always speculate. But that's why I respect Jay and Beyonce so fucking much. You don't see that kids out here like that. You don't see that kids out here like that. If they going through it, they going through it. You never know until Solange decide to slap somebody in that damn elevator that they even have issues. Like, I respect that shit, nigga.
yeah,
Like, people see, everybody see us, they know that you probably get on my nerves, I can get on nerves, shit like that, but like, just to know our whole business as far as like us as a dynamic, you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, people feel like, you know, I just stopped talking about, you know, Jimmy Jackson autism. I just feel like some of this shit is on your head.
yeah. You was the what? Hey, you gotta wait. What you doing? You know, play you something.
Why is it talking about
Yes, you do. You just turn everything
Oh, I am tearing up shit
in the way.
as usual.
What's cracking? Man, y'all see me? Can you see me?
I can't see. That's a nice thing here.
It would have been better had we had an actual ring right here and not this regular shit. But yeah, I'm fucking
Let me sit over here.
ring light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a ring light on either side. So this motherfucker won't be out here like this.
I hate doing number DJ. DJing about the comments. Oh, what do they call that? Opinions.
Commentary.
Yeah, that one. What got that?
Fake opinions. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna edit this shit. I don't think I'm gonna edit this shit.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna edit this shit.
Have fun with it.
You said what?
Just have fun with it, I guess.
Have fun with what?
The lie.
I thought from that one, edit this shit.
See if I can make a difference over here. There's some fat to go behind the tree. Need a chimney. There's gonna be something to get up with.
This on up on
You got an extra spot over there? Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's pretty calm. It ain't gonna work.
Right now, you got no
Hey, shit is dope though.
The blue tint.
Yeah, it gotta be from the damn push thing.
Yep. It's amplified as hell.
You see?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, bring the light down. So that's why I was asking.
Pretty sure y'all can see it too. Gift wrap paper. All of them too. Let's see what I'm doing. I first read Kind of crystal, kind of HD. Kind of HD.
Ah, that's the issue.
Okay. I was trying to see where it was gonna stop at. I still sit back there. Crystal, what's happening, Crystal?
How you can't see shit else, but you can see that?
I said pop on the purple.
I'm trying to say, nigga, you been squinting this whole goddamn time.
That's what it is.
And I can't even fucking make her a mono right now. What's up, Crystal? Welcome to the live. We have been basically struggling this shit out. She said something looked beautiful. Thank you. She said the Christmas tree looked beautiful.
Oh,
I finally finished it. I don't think Anissa is even in here no more.
Probably not. She probably be right back.
We talked about what we talked about. We talked about if you haven't seen it, Crystal, if you have an iPhone, you have to watch the Will Smith movie. What is that? Emancipation
Yes.
on Apple TV. So if you have an iPhone, you paying for like Family Plus and all them apps. You are already paying for it.
Yeah.
It's a damn good movie.
Yes.
But back to Kanye.
Yes.
What was you saying? That passport shit.
Man, I just think they got him in the 5 last spotlight. Like, if you gotta pay attention to it, a lot of people didn't really come under so much scrutiny and direct political attacks.
Hey, you gonna have to figure it out.
You couldn't you can't tell me that a lot of the people that are in the spotlight right now are not in the spotlight the way they are because they support Trump. I
What?
I think that's,
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, he's supposed to be running for president and small shit.
Yeah, he running. But I'm
No,
saying,
yeah.
Oh no, I know him, but I know Trump running. But a lot of people that fool with him are man, they like Jack up right now.
That ain't what the fuck Jackson's life was. Well, Jackson's life was when he made them anti-Semitic ass comments.
But what I'm saying is, I still think it's a bigger plot to that because he's so tight with Trump.
No, it's a bigger plot to that because for one, they both was on fucking run. Basically, at the same time. The bigger plot is he was fucking telling them the truth.
Mm.
Like the last time anybody had said anything about how white people run stuff and own shit and own us and this, that, and the third, what happened? The last person that had spoke out about this shit was Michael Jackson. And he was on morphine. Wasn't we talking about this the other day?
Yep.
Because I don't know if he was live talking about it. But he's the last person that spoke about it. And somehow, some way, the same person that's on morphine, you know how fucking strong morphine is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like, nigga, you can't fucking move on that goddamn shit. If you get too much of that shit, damn it like fentanyl, you will die. So you mean to tell me somebody that was in a morphine-induced coma or whatever type of coma or on morphine, how he was on morphine, mysteriously just got the fuck up turned up his morphine and killed himself? Or is it that he owns some of the great white people stuff and starts spilling the truth and that you crazy? I feel like anytime that you sit here and speaking facts about shit, that people don't like you crazy.
You get automatic time spent.
Yeah. That's the best way to sound somebody. Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy.
Discredited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people be like, oh, well, I think Kanye needs to be back on his medications. Kanye came out and sat here and said, I want to be out of this Adidas thing, this Gap shit. I'm not making no money, or the money that is being made, I can make this myself because this company won't be nothing basically without me.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, he basically like David Ruffin, bitch. But it actually was true. So, yeah. What else I gonna say? Crystal, I'm gonna change the title because we're definitely not gonna talk about the goddamn Christmas tree. It's just
Yeah, I said at the same time.
I was gonna go live about something else. Said what at the same time.
People quickly die once the person is crazy.
Oh yeah. Because if you're crazy, ain't nobody wanna listen to you because you're crazy. They need to go get help. They need to get treatment.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that. I think it's he's speaking truth. But just like that, what's the little boy that play basketball that shared that Amazon link?
Had it fine. I think I forgot the name.
I don't remember his name, y'all. If I could remember, I would actually just put his shit up in whatchamacallit, the video when I do edit this shit down and just redisperse it if I actually even do it. But him, why do we gotta pay a $500,000 fine, but yet Amazon not paying a fucking fine and it's on y'all damn platform? If I sit here and put some shit out right now on DDC brand, DDC Beauty brand, Deidre Thompson, Aquarius Unlocked, and somebody decides to share that shit and it's some fucked up shit that I posted, or I'm letting somebody post on my platform, how the fuck is that person gonna have to pay that? But not me, the platform.
Where it got it
Because they shared it.
from. Yeah.
They didn't put a caption on it. They didn't say, they didn't promote it. None of that. They shared it.
But you can't. You as the host ain't in trouble.
Come on now.
Classic.
But I feel like it's the same way with like everything. Can I just listen to this?
When you get you like that. That's total taste bud disrespect.
Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next thing.
Let's do it.
Unless you got something else that you want to talk about with it.
Nah, it's a railroad. It's a train off the tracks.
Brittany, whoever.
Gardner.
Who?
Gardner.
Whatever.
Graham. Gardner.
Exactly. That's why I said whatever. What do you think about this strike? Well, I'm gonna say first, but I think he just did that to get the black vote. But I'm still not voting for your bitch ass. I didn't vote for your bitch ass in the first place. You sold the office, still, and I stand on the shit.
It was some it's some backdoor ish too. I'm happy that she home, but it's some backdoor stuff to it. That's
I'm talking about the trade,
but that's what I'm talking about.
like who they let go.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like I salute her being at home, but it's some political confusion in there because for that trade during the time of that place still being in war, that's crazy as hell. Because dude got that name for a reason. And we at war, so I gotta come out of where I'm at and put my name back on the list. You know I want it. That's gonna be ugly, but it's a political backdrop to that somewhere. And if you pay attention somewhere along the way, that's why so much money is flooding over to Ukraine, because somebody's trying to hide something in Ukraine.
And I don't like that either. Because why the fuck are we sending money to fucking Ukraine? What the fuck have Ukraine did for America?
Ukraine probably doing more for America than we know. That's why I said it's got to be some.
all those goddamn fucking homeless goddamn people and all the shit that nigga clean your own fucking backyard before you try to clean somebody else's goddamn backyard, nigga.
That shit ain't gonna work.
And I feel like nigga, you just the government just funnel money between each other.
Whatever secrets.
It's not funnel, launder, my bad. Allegedly.
Whatever secrets or whatever secrets that Ukraine got that they keep putting inside the windows on, we got to pay that. Cause whatever if we don't pay that and they actually have something worth a fuck, which they clearly got to, because there's too much money going on for nothing. And then we just let one of y'all enemies, biggest ally, come back home to the stuffing ground. That's like me saying, babe, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pay your light bill, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But at the same time, we switching over to a new electric plant. That's exactly how they're looking at it. You know what I mean? It's like, so y'all gonna send 80 billion. We're gonna help you out financially. Not just to get y'all lights on and y'all water back over these places. Go to bed. You're gonna have to figure it out. Go there and touch that little secret.
I know you better not solve crime. Go to bed, Jackson.
That's why I say the money that's being funneled over there, plus the release of somebody who we know is all about war. That's why I say it's something. There's some backlash behind that somewhere, but it don't make no sense and didn't make no sense. It probably won't make no sense to me. Because that trade, that person has a lot more blood on their hands than anything. You could have picked the gardener, the fucking car salesman, or anybody. You know what I mean? But, you know, what do I know?
What do you think about our mayor? Well, not our mayor, but the mayor in Arkansas, the youngest mayor, like making history in the state of Arkansas. If y'all don't know, if y'all watch this on replay, we actually are in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Our mayor, Frank Scott Jr., but what is it? Arkansas?
Somebody said Earl and somebody
Yeah.
said Win. Like the news said Win, and then, you know, it's kind of set up where I guess Win and Earl are like close. But
What do you mean?
that was crazy trade. See?
Oh, for our
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm like tickled and happy about that.
I thought to say that. I'm proud as fuck, man.
Dude just graduated high school. First and youngest black mayor, not only just there, but everywhere. Fresh out of high school. That's like, I ain't got enough thumbs to give thumbs up on that. That's like mind-boggling. I heard it and I had to hear it twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nigga, that's what's up. Because, you know, most people don't even know what they want to do with their life. I like the direction of kids that young already going to politics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you remember when teaching Carter and Crystal about their amendments, and it's just like, y'all need to know this shit. Like, for real, this is not a game. At the end of this, if I die or anything like this, y'all don't know this shit tomorrow, nigga, you need to know this shit. Like, ain't no way in here that you don't know your goddamn rights. You need to learn this shit. It's not just attorneys and lawyers that learn this stuff.
Yep.
Y'all need to learn this stuff just like y'all need to learn credit, just like y'all need to learn how to build a legacy, just like y'all need to learn how to build equity. Y'all, this shit ain't no fucking game, nigga. And I'm trying to give you cheat codes, but you don't know cheat codes in Call of Duty.
Yep. And people that young is definitely coming in there, and a dude coming in there that young is definitely going to.
She said, I wonder how much money was involved with it. A lot of kids are clueless.
True. It's up to parents to teach too. Yep. It's up to us parents to teach too. It is. I just like the fact the dude got in there, because if more people follow the way, we always a trend in society, our culture. if a lot more people follow that way, be a part of that trend, we get a lot of them silver hairs and people who was alive during some of the longest times. We'll get some of them flushed out of there with some new blood. But absolutely, fresh out of high school.
I think that's what's up. A lot of people was like, you know, they was mad about talking about some little town in Arkansas, and
Like it don't matter or something.
yeah, and like or mad that people was calling it a little town, and like it is a little town. Like, you know, it ain't like Little Rock, Arkansas,
Yeah.
and it's 18 y'all, so it gotta be like a little town in Arkansas. And it's like y'all taking that shit all
Yeah.
the wrong way. Y'all worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah, trying to dampen the moment. It's
Well,
a lot of salt in there.
Nah, what was being said was, why would you call it a little town? Like the person that was doing commentary that I was watching about it was like some little town in Arkansas. And somebody in the comments was like, well, why would you call it a little town? It's just like, and she like, I mean, it ain't like Little Rock, Arkansas. They're not gonna give no 18-year-old like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like no major city in Arkansas. So it gotta be like a little town, but shit, that's still what's up.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all still worried about the wrong shit. Though. Why the fuck are you watching somebody and you don't like how they said something? And if you gonna just sit here and take everything the wrong goddamn way. I'm from fucking Arkansas, and it gotta be a little town, which I never even heard of. I never heard of Earl, Arkansas, so they let you know how small it is. I didn't know that it was a few minutes from Memphis or some shit like that. So I never heard of it. I'm fucking from here. I have heard of Wynn before a few times, and I think Wynn is just like the name of it. With the switch of a wind, you right back up at that motherfucker, I think. But I'm not sure.
I think so too. But yeah, like you say, looking at the wrong,
You worry about the wrong shit.
celebrate the nigga. God damn.
Because how many nigga in Little Rock, Arkansas alone, how many murders have we had?
72. If not 73.
You got motherfuckers out here selling dope, you got motherfuckers out here selling their bodies, you got motherfuckers out here scamming people. This nigga is the mayor of a fucking city. It don't matter how big or small that motherfucker is. This nigga is first job is running the goddamn city.
State and federally verified. And we worried about what the population is. Wow. But yeah, what was that?
What do you think far as like any policies, ideas that he might impose? Like, do you think the fact that he's so young is gonna be some good new eyes, or do you think it's gonna just be running the city into the ground?
I honestly don't know, because with a town like that, you know, if this is the time where the size of the town comes into play, this would be it.
Yeah.
Because in those small towns, you got families who have been families of families, and everybody pretty much there is family. So, as far as, you know, implementing new policy, being fresh eyes, I really strongly feel like he may be able to do that. But that is also one of the towns that's older. You feel what I'm saying? It's not just one of the fresh, vibrant, new growing places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
like farm. To me, it's like farm type stuff. You still got stuff to do there, but it's like country, right?
Yeah.
And so you got people in the country that are really country that's been used to shit a certain way. It took where I'm from, that sweet home. Shit, I was almost 20 something, if not close to 30, when they finally decided to run the actual water line through there, so we wouldn't have to have septic tanks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that was a benefit to everybody. Certain people just didn't want to do his property because they've been there forever.
Yeah.
So he might run into challenges like that, but for the most part, if you were of age and take Mayberry and the Andy Griffin show and think about it, how connected that whole place was, that's about the connectivity between Wynn and Earl and places like Forest City, out that way. That country is stick together. You know what I mean? So keep pushing. I hope it is new eyes and ears, because that need to spread, even if it is just a small country towns. Let it alone. Did nobody say we have to win DC? We got to win this. You know what I mean? Let's start small. It's small but giant.
Yeah, I still feel like, nigga, I feel like it's a big win though. Still, at the end of the day, it's a lot.
like I always say, your mayor is like the city fucking president. Because your mayor has direct contacts to the attorney general of your state, nigga, like all of that other stuff when it comes time to what you need, how much money you need, how many business are you starting, what are you doing. Like it's bigger than what people really just think it. It's bigger than what people think it is. It's not as small as and boxed in as people think. When things need to go to the president and stuff like that, the mayors, the senators, all these people get together to talk about policies, things that they need brought into, money, funding, all of that shit. All of this stuff get talked about. Like I don't know what the fuck wrong with folks. So yeah, I want to see somebody young into that shit that know what the fuck we need. You know, say for instance, you remember the other day I was asking anybody like, what the fuck happened to all the youth communities and the youth shit where kids that programs where they try to keep kids off of the streets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Somebody that's 18, 19, 20, they can tell you what the fuck, why are you even in the street? Shit, I'm trying to get some fucking money.
Yeah.
Or I don't got to eat at home, I'm gonna go get it. Why? Well, why is this problem even happening? Someone that knows their peers and just got out of high school can tell you why the fuck this shit's happening. Because a lot of these killings and shit like that is happening because younger people, they really all got their life right now.
Yeah.
Kind of like how it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like banging in Arkansas or banging in Little Rock. We were here now again.
Yeah, 'cause I think we got to top that number.
I think we did top it.
We breaking history now. In the bad way.
And I feel like that ain't the mayor's fault. How the fuck is it the mayor's fault that the city fucked up? Like he gonna control all the. Come on, man. What was you gonna say? I just was reading her comment. What she was saying to us parents.
Next election we have, I am gonna put my bid in for mayor of Sweet Home.
You don't even have to put a bid in. You really probably could just talk to me. It's no one over it. That's what I'm saying. I can actually do the fucking research and all that shit. Like now it's part of Placer County, but
y'all looking at the mayor of Sweet Home.
And you said you don't do that shit, so I don't know what you ain't about. Just talking on what you about.
Yeah, I'm not having fun. But if y'all do look up to see that shit, y'all heard it first. Oh shit. Who else we got?
I don't know.
What you say? Let's start my campaign tonight. You know, I got a campaign bringing across the bottom.
Why did you get
text for nominate you for mayor of Sweet Home? Receive a text message.
Come to think of it, before you talk that shit. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you was being petty.
Oh man.
What's up, you guys? Make sure y'all are subscribed to MDT Aftermath Show to get all the custody updates you guys want to see. See you guys there. It's free.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
But I am glad you said something because I did not know it was right there.
I'm so excited. I might need to be mad. I saw the crime.
Well, hey, it just been going for so long. I forgot that it even was going. Until you said something about it.
Here I am trying to be funny and being great.
I don't know about being great.
Yeah, I like my phone. They got my Christmas gift.
I think purple crystal favorite color, actually.
Ooh, nice catch. Players that can hang.
Shut up, Jack.
Purple iPhone. What's that purple eye? It's on commercial. I'm not sure.
All right, now what was you saying about your phone?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. This is the old and new.
iPhone got it, huh? Apple.
Yeah, I like the purple one.
The blue one you just didn't care because I think you you want a different color, and they just still got you wrong color.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is that's why I don't work. My camera is bigger. The circles on it.
Oh,
That's thicker. That's why I won't fit in my case because it's been pissing me off, y'all. Anywho.
yeah. You go.
Hold up. I want to make sure y'all read my campaign slogan at the bottom.
This ain't even campaign slogan.
Well, y'all still can follow Money Talks with D Money on YouTube and Spotify. It's all linked below. And make sure that y'all nominate me for Mayor of Sweet Home in 2023. Y'all can get into that political thing one day. I don't know. I don't like being crooked.
Be in the team, Denver.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You be the deciding factor on what actually does and doesn't happen.
I swear to God, y'all. If I was to be Mayor of Sweet Home, I'm putting Dollar Generals down there. I'm gonna put a gas station down there. I'm gonna contract some people to do some things, get them some money, some change. And then I'm on my own street.
Hey, that's the next thing we talk about.
Oh,
Deal with Kim. Okay.
uh-oh.
What do you think about them having these kids and this BDSM, SMD, whatever the fuck it's called?
Sexual bondage.
Submissive,
Whatever that
something,
is.
I don't know. Yeah.
That ain't cool. It ain't never been cool. And it almost ain't cool for some adults to be, you know. But kids
I think that shit weird as the fuck.
and anything sexual is like, those are two streets that don't merge. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you know, it's that whole Balenciaga ad where they put that whole like court case on there with those kids and saying how what was they saying? Whatever was thrown out and basically allowed to happen. It's like, why the fuck would you even be? And then they tried to sue the photography company for putting it there, like y'all don't sit here and have to pull their ass. That's like somebody sit here and take pictures for my brand, like the BBC brand. I'm gonna approve that shit before we just go on my goddamn website. But they're like, well, we just, you know, we could tell them we want this and we sued the company. I didn't know that they were selling purses. They got kids like tied up like really like sexual shit. Like that is the weirdest, nastiest shit to me to sexualize kids. But it's, you know how I feel about this whole LGBTQ, all that shit in schools. Like some shit, kids and sex is just some that the fuck wrong with you, man? I don't respect that shit. I don't like that shit, and that's the type of shit that make me want to go in a motherfucker throat. Like, I'll knock you up skeleton at your goddamn body. What the fuck wrong with you, man?
those two roads never did merge, and they never will merge. Like, not in my lifetime, not for me.
That's just weird. Like, how?
That's just fucked up.
Why would you even? What?
Yeah.
So somebody actually sit down at their big old grown ass age and be like, "Hey, let's put a BDSM mask on Northwest," even though she's like 9 or 10.
That's not acceptable. That's not okay.
Let me let her go out like that and what? Then you got the little girl walking around, and I don't know if you've seen the picture or not, and I ain't gonna put it on here. She had the mask on, dude, and she had like a little tubing pipe, right?
Mm.
Motherfuckers was saying the tubing pipe is for either they spit on a person or pee on a person. And shit like that. Like that lifestyle is like really, for real, weird. Like that, you get off on getting spit on or pissed on. Or you get off on allowing somebody to do it to you. But why the fuck would you put this on 9-year-old?
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Because I remember seeing the dude and thinking, you know, Kanye already weird as the fuck to me, nigga. Like, I agree with a lot of shit he say, and then a lot of shit he say, and then be like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Like, yay. But that nigga never been saying since the fucking mom died. And I think he never been the same because he said here, he been coming out lately, talking about somehow they sacrifice this moment. No, nigga. They or you.
Either or.
Type shit.
That shit ain't got no place in no motherfucking kid's life.
That shit just weird to me. And then it's weird for people that even that like it to watch it, But it's weirder for an adult to sit there and know what it is and still sit here and let that kid walk around with that shit on.
Yeah, it's a whole different breed of people out there.
But back to Ye, you know, he been saying for years, you know, Kim trying to sell my kids to Disney, Disney can't have my kid, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. It's been like a lot of shit talking from Ye. So is he really crazy? Or did he see where that shit was going? And I feel like Kim let her own mama pimp her out. Her mama, they mama been pimping them out for fucking years. So when Ye like, nigga, nah, this bitch ain't finna pimp out my goddamn kids. Is he really crazy, or since he's speaking truth, now y'all want to diagnose him as crazy?
Shit, truth hurts. Truth hurts. Like, but that shit, I don't give a fuck how old you are. You know that shit they don't have no place for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's still fucked up. Like, I know it's a whole different motherfucking generation of people. But, nigga, if you were born in the 80s, you probably was about 10 before you got your first lip gloss.
Yeah.
So I don't have no motherfucking understanding of that shit. Like, sexy. And you how sexual, sex, X. And you ain't legal, you ain't. I gotta be funny, but not funny. You ain't 17, 18. But back in my day, it was like I fuck with you when you closer to 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But none of that shit exists. Like, what the fuck is wrong with America? Like, the fuck? Like, really? People just have no. They don't have it all up here because once you paint the picture or once somebody get that image, even if that's not the image, super smart ass ain't thinking of whatever the fuck case. You didn't think about it like that. Whatever people's lives and shit will be. You got somebody just looking that likes that shit, looking at your kid now like, you like a whole snack. You like a Snickers mini.
Hey, but
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
one thing I will sit here and say, certain stuff that I have done, nigga, like looking back on it, it's like, damn, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Still working, that's it.
it's like it's tricky.
Ah, no, yeah.
But accidental shit, I can understand. Like, shit, you had to tell me early on in lives. When I would take the boys' shirts and swap their shirts, it's like, shit, people look at it. They'd be like, wow, that was, like, they get off on that shit. So, that type of shit, I understand. Because
shit, I didn't understand that shit because in the lives at first place, when I used to do the day in the lives and stuff like that on like my main channel, I wouldn't show that private part, but then when me watching their back and face and how they actually doing, like on even with editing it, I would make sure that their private area is not showing and kind of keep going, not thinking that somebody somewhere
still turn up.
by looking at their chest and their back because they don't have on a shirt or they got on just a pull up and you sexualizing a child. I didn't think about that type of shit because I'm me. And like I know a lot of parents watch my channel, so it's I'm thinking it's a bunch of other moms and other people like that. I'm not thinking on the back end.
Predator side.
Yeah, they probably do watch stay-at-home moms and shit like that that's giving their kids baths and going about their day like life and over here really like turned on by that shit.
But
when somebody brought it to my attention, I'm like, damn, I didn't think about that.
But see, that's a difference. That's an understandable. To me, that's an understandable thing right there because it's like this is what I do every day. You still added a layer of protection by not showing them completely, right? Mm-hmm. But you didn't take them out the tub and put them on spandex pull-ups and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some
shit now. Goddamn it, I don't have to push you off this motherfucking wagon for you to fall off.
Yeah.
If I know if I take some pink pants as a rapper and put them on, people gonna either think I support something I don't. People gonna think that I am something I'm not. But I can't be like, well, yeah, nigga, these new jail handcuffs, nigga. Shit.
I ain't gonna be able to make that make sense. Cause to a motherfucker that look at it, that's gonna be some sexual handcuffs I got on some fruity shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit you just, I ain't never seen a bitch get half naked with a thong on and not think, God damn. Because that's the image that a thong would do. Now, you take that same thong and put it on a child, it's not gonna have the same effect. You get what I'm saying? You go from adult thoughts and you transition people into predator thoughts.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can visually see that that's a.
I thought you said a bitch would look at a bitch from the phone and be like, God damn. And you can't take that. So I didn't think about it. I didn't hear you say, I guess you said, nigga, me as a nigga would look at a bitch in the thong and be like, God damn, but I'm not, if you take the same thong put on a child, I'm not the bitch. I ain't hear you.
Yeah.
I was like, it was a bitch in the thong, and I thought you said something about it. That's why I'm like,
That's
nigga, huh?
That's when you flip niggas predator shit song. You know what I mean? Because then that same, it's like a universal thing. If I show somebody a coconut person,
I can bring it up better than that. What the fuck irked my goddamn nerves, nigga, and if this was a trend, and probably still is a trend, nigga, is these motherfuckers that had these little girls in these tight ass motherfucking leggings.
yes.
Why in the fuck do their clothes gotta be that goddamn tight? They look grown, and then it be even worse because they be posing like they fucking grown.
What about the 32 piece?
They,
What about the swinging bob?
no barrettes on these little kids no more. Y'all don't do y'all little girls' hair, and it just be like they don't even look like little kids no more.
Yeah.
But not saying that shit to give a predatory excuse.
No,
It's
they
just
don't
like,
fucking excuse.
motherfucker, y'all don't even let kids be kids no more.
Yeah. But then you mad when somebody robbed them of their innocence. Like, people out there don't exist like that. Like,
Because if I'm gonna sit here and look at
man,
hey, if me being a parent, certain shit,
that shit pissed me off just thinking about it.
you can't fucking wear that shit. That shit is too goddamn short.
Like, you got to clock out.
That shit is too goddamn tight. But you see them putting them on kids that's like in diapers and pull-ups and shit. And it really do be tight. It don't be like boots cute, a little dress over it, so you do just look like regular ass kid leggings.
Or he had a growth spurt and I just ain't get. No, these motherfuckers was infant. And this motherfucker in a goddamn 6'7" T with 2 T goddamn. Yeah, motherfucker. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool at all. But then the same motherfuckers play victim when their child becomes a victim. I don't understand it. Like, you can't make this shit make sense.
But while we talking about kids and this is weird ass shit, what you think about if R. Kelly actually do get out? And what you think about his album?
I want to hear the album. I still be bumping my kids.
I still go with R. Kelly too, because I feel like, for one, bitch, y'all waited 20, 30 motherfucking years to sit here and say some shit, first of all. Second of all, motherfucker, half these houses grown.
Not even.
Or given to him. Like your parents. So these hoes can sit down with him. If he don't have to sit down, y'all can sit down too.
It ain't even that much.
Y'all always go to town out there.
It ain't even that for me. What it is for me is this. I feel like however long them NDAs was, the contracts was gonna be over on that shit, and motherfucker wasn't gonna pay the renewal. You know what I mean? Like, nah, shit, y'all had them seats long enough. I'm gonna buy my way and fucking with that shit on. And when you cut a motherfucker well dry, they've been constantly drinking from them motherfuckers. When that cup ain't got not a motherfucking drink in it, they gonna start talking. All them people, all them families, all them lenders and bars and children sellers and shit like that, and people that was okay with those activities, that nigga start cutting their coins off. That nigga start, you think that y'all didn't see this nigga within the course of time he did that to y'all? Come on now, this nigga been dropping double platinum shit. This nigga been everywhere. But it took you 20 years to be like, you know what, he really did that. Like, I mean, I know shit happens, but I just can't rock that.
Like, and I ain't being funny, like, nigga, just on some real shit, nigga. You know what the fuck happened to me as a child. But I'm not gonna sit here and see you in my adult life or know where the fuck you're at as a child or in my adult life and not fucking press charges on your ass, nigga.
You ain't hard to find it, especially being a celebrity.
Nigga, like, make this shit fucking make sense, nigga.
But you know, there are those vast majority of people that will say, you know, some victims, we ain't talking about some victims, okay? We understand the victim side. We talking about paid to perform people. Totally different.
Some victims like who?
Just the real.
Even if your parents sat here, and sold you 2 motherfucking R. Kelly, because
You ain't know.
they
Look,
getting that shit paid, nigga. Yeah, you are a victim, but nigga,
you're not the victims that I'm talking about. I understand though. I'm sorry. I understand the victims that are victims of real life. I'm gonna take your innocence victims. Them waiting years is psychologically about accurate, right? But they ain't receiving funds for what the fuck they did. They actually have to deal and process, and then they speak. So don't act like over here on the queer, so like I didn't got to understand. What I'm talking about is if I pay a nigga to walk in this house and slap the shit out of me into this Christmas tree and through my neighbor's wall, I can't come back 5 years later and be like he rearranged my cheekbones when we fought one day.
yeah.
I paid for that action, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all paid to lend y'all kids to this nigga. Y'all were paid to be around this nigga like that.
No, nigga, hit the people didn't pay R. Kelly.
They was paid.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's why y'all said they did that shit, nigga. So why now? Oh, I can't find my child. My kid was this and my child was that.
Mm-mm.
And then some of these hoes is not even fucking kid ages. But then when you look at the transcript, yeah, motherfuckers' mama is telling them do this and do that because I know he like little kids and this, that, and the third, this, that. Nigga, your mama a motherfucking pimp, nigga.
Yeah.
Your mama sit down in jail with his ass, nigga. If that's what it is.
Yeah, the guilt should spread
But
a long ways.
for the victims, like if you 14, 15, 16, when your mom do some whole ass shit like that, nigga, I can't see how it would take your ass years how you could be all brain fucked up, nigga. Because it's just normal to you now. But your mama, if R. Kelly wrong, your mama wrong too.
Your mama guilty
Right
first.
along with him.
Your mama guilty first.
Cause ain't that him a trafficking?
If she
Nigga,
the fuck of her mind.
on top of that.
Listen, your mama guilty first. Because if your mama hadn't said yes, you still been peacefully where you was. That's first on your side. Okay? In your life, your mama wrong first. In real life, whoever approached your mama, if your mama didn't approach them, they guilty first. But the guilt still fall number one behind the walls
On the adults.
of your house where you live. I can come to Bay all day as a nigga that don't know her and beg her to cheat. Right? I'm wrong than a motherfucker because I'm asking her to do some stupid shit. That's wrong from the initial standpoint. But when she let me pass that door, her household, that's on you first. Because y'all get what I'm saying? So shit, that's too wrong right there. But your protection should have been stronger than a nigga outside with a bankroll. I promise I would kick a motherfucker in their chin, between their nose and their eyebrows, in my front door right now. If anybody approach me about my kids, and I'm talking about all of them, you're not gonna approach that door with money about what? You even know they ain't here. What? Yeah. I'm 40, y'all. It might take me. I might have to warm that shit up. But when I kick a motherfucker in the mouth by asking that question, see, we punk ass generation of parents. You want how much for her? For real? So I can drive a Bugatti all the time. And I ain't gotta worry about filling it up. Shit. Boy, it'd have been a shootout. It'd have been a shootout right then.
That shit is just, to me, sickening as the fuck. But anyway.
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
If an adult is pressuring somebody about their child or inquiring about their child, the very first thought as a real motherfucking parent is, bitch, you're already a predator. Because you already know, you know about my kids, you know about their age,
Nigga, that shit
you know about my life.
That shit just so disgusting to me, nigga. That shit make my damn stomach
Yeah.
sick
Yeah,
even thinking about that shit. Like, that's some nasty ass shit, man.
We through with that. I just want to put it in perspective for y'all. Like the predator, you don't have to be like, oh my God, somebody asked me. You need to move. Because that motherfucker probably already clocked all of your shit. To know how you move. To know your kids and pictures of them and shit. It's too late. So, yeah, I'll kick motherfucker in the mouth. Backflip. Delete. Message delete.
But his album or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear it.
I want
Do
to.
you think he should be counseled? Do you think he should still be in jail? I don't think he should still be in jail because.
No, we still canceling niggas.
Yeah, they like don't support him and all that other shit, nigga.
Okay. My thing with that, and you know, I really hate even, but I listen.
But I ain't gonna say that I don't think he ain't killed it. I just think.
But yet and still, I'm gonna talk. Let me talk to my culture and my community right quick. When the shit happened, when the story popped, and we was gonna cancel the motherfucker, let's cancel them when the shit happened.
Oh, you think I was gonna cancel him pop, nigga?
But hold up, it's logical to cancel it when the shit happens, right? But that shit been going on for a few motherfucking years by now. We still gonna cancel the same nigga for the same shit way back then. We cancel him when it happened. You look at it, they put it on TV for y'all stupid ass. Y'all see where sometimes the nigga sound like he get railroaded and sometimes it's like, what the fuck is the period? What? Okay. Once we find out facts, bitch, because they put it there, we shouldn't be canceling people that we see get railroaded. He's still guilty. But goddamn it, not what we look at today when we see R. Kelly on TV is not the same hoopla we seen when he first got motherfucking arrested. And y'all can miss me with that shit if y'all say we do. Y'all motherfucking lie. You ain't watching TV enough. That nigga half-ass don't even be on the motherfucking news no more. This nigga gotta get sick and catch COVID to be put on TV. Rapper R.B. singer R. Kelly diagnosed with COVID type shit. Then you hear about it.
Yeah.
Cancel the motherfucker when you unsure, right? Just in case you need a reason to cancel a motherfucker. But when facts start coming out where a motherfucker look like they getting railroaded, the nigga ain't no reason to cancel that nigga. It's time to support that nigga. Cause somebody trying to fuck that nigga up. Y'all too, you know.
And then I think his brother came out and said that he was lying on about certain shit as well. Like
that's some whole shit, man.
Exactly.
Like for real. Like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a grown goddamn man. And this is an example of some bullshit. If me and Bae was to fight right goddamn now, I'm talking about physical, some stupid nigga shit, right? First response is gonna be like, what the fuck, right? So, somebody in our family gonna cancel me immediately because that's family. No questions asked. But when it comes out as to why we got into it, we might not even got into it. You get what I'm saying? So they be like, hey man, shit, y'all motherfucker over there crazy as hell. I didn't know y'all was over there drinking or chilling or whatever the fuck. We thought y'all niggas had.
And by now it's too late.
But canceling at the beginning of that, I would understand. You know what I'm saying? Cancel me when I do wrong, whether I was wrong or not. Once the facts start coming out, bitch, you gotta uncancel me. You motherfuckers still walking around with these H&M's and shit. This Louis and Gucci and Fendi and Prada and whatever the fuck it all is. Y'all still in that shit? Y'all canceled them niggas about blackface way back when I realized a lot of stuff about my life was like all over the place. And I still remember that shit. And you niggas turned around and I bet y'all under y'all tree and some of that shit right now for Christmas. We ain't canceling the right motherfuckers. If you gonna cancel somebody a whole ass to the motherfucking fire, make sure you do it when you got all the facts. I hate cancel society shit, man. You cancel me the moment you hear about the rumor. But damn it, if you strong enough to cancel me, and I might not even know who the fuck you are, be strong enough to get the facts so you can speak up for me with that same motherfucking energy. Because if you cancel me and I see you, I'm going to cancel you. If I'm innocent, you're not going to railroad my life over some cultural society type shit, and I ain't do nothing. Bitch, get behind me and support me. Use that voice for a voice, nigga. Y'all fucking crazy. Fuck y'all. Fuck that.
Anything else on that?
Get your money, Kills. God damn it.
That's it.
Welcome home, nigga.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Miss Deidre Thompson Aftermath Show. Let's get into this custody update.
Fuck y'all talking about. Cancel me, nigga. Discipline me in my community when I'm wrong. Bitch, when you find that I'm right, nigga, speak on it. The voice of the voiceless, bitch. The fuck?
Joe, why you so petty?
I shouldn't hit that blood.
Why not?
I can't believe it's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Pull the glass curtain door.